All right. Excuse me. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing this evening? Hope you guys are all doing well. It is Saturday, so you guys know what that means. Back to the stream, back to doing some giveaways, doing some building. Hopefully making some progress on this HG Gustav Karl I've been working on. Got a couple good giveaways tonight. The HG Heavy Arms, as well as one of the Uniqlo HG RX-78s, which is pretty cool. Donated by Feral 404, working through that donation of limited kits he sent in a little while back. So yeah, good stuff tonight. So welcome to anybody who's new. Welcome back to all the regulars. As usual, a couple things before I start going through the chat and saying hello to everybody. I'm trying to do that relatively quickly. Number one, we got that live 10 code is active on Mecha Warehouse tonight if you want to save 10% on an order. If you missed the restock yesterday, then you mostly probably missed it. If you were looking for any of those HG seed kits, for example, they flew. I think they're all gone already. But there are some other cool things that we restocked. They're a little more obscure. So check out what we got in. And we, of course, always have plenty of other stuff worth taking a look at. Also, I like to not do this very often, but if you're watching this and you enjoy it, hit that like button down at the bottom of the screen. That helps show this stream to more people, and I really appreciate it. And I'll try not to ask that again tonight. So anyway, once again, thank you and welcome everybody. I guess I'll go through the chat and say hello to everybody. And see if I can catch up with you guys. So what's up, Robert Higdon? I think I saw some of these. I checked into the stream early. Some of you guys were here really early. What's up, Matt O'Connor? WebC Official. Haha, I just figured I'd show up and say hi. I love Mecha Warehouse. Thanks, WebC. What's up, Cowboy S? Gorthor Sevens. What's up? Mad Kioma 25. Lewis Wong. Goof Custom Easy 8. What's up? Some of these names look new, so welcome to anybody, any newbies to the stream tonight. What's up, Dylan Dull, James Clark, Carlos Moreno, welcome back, guys. Who's Jew, Dennis D, Leath 1, Josh Lambert, Sean Donovan, Kyle Dixon. That name I can't really pronounce because of all the stuff on it. Gonna make myself a hot pocket. I read this comment, and the thing that immediately comes to mind is the Jim Gaffigan routine about Hot Pockets. Hot Pockets. What's up, Jamie? Artie D End, G Ming, DL. Did I say hi? I think I said hi. Maybe not. Steve Hummel, Hunting 24/7. George, what's up? Black D, David Bowie, Cole Smith, Michael Foster, Weeks K, Scott Corporal, Lance Leo. What y'all building tonight? I'm working on my Akatsuki right now. Nice. That was a very popular kit yesterday when they restocked. I think 7 of the 11 that we got in, we didn't get many because it was a really old order. And I think 7 of them were sold before I could even get a chance to mention on Discord that the restocks were up. People were hitting that refresh button. What's up, Jesse? Let's see, Winfield H, Robert Monegro. What's up, Jesse? Larios. I'm gonna rub that head for good luck. Man, I want the Gustav all sold out, bro. Yeah, hopefully they'll be back sooner rather than later. It's a Bingus Cat, Gojira, Juan. I think I just ordered the NT1 off the restock email. Forgot to wait for the live code. Send me an email. Maybe I can help you out with that. So David Hovick, Stu Libu, NH in the house. What's up? Sup, Kyle? Sup, Kyle? Cool. Gonna mean what's going on? Ray Guns, Gunpla Collector, Erfig, Scott, Scale Modeler Eric on Rybread, Rob to Builder, Matt O'Connor, Grayson Perkins. Matt O'Connor, first time viewer here. Well, welcome if it's your first time. Welcome to everybody else who is here for the first time. I think we've got a bunch of first timers from the looks of some of the names I'm seeing. Gunpla Backlog laughs at me from the corner. Nice. What's up, Brandon? Salo. No relation, David Bowie. I was gonna say, Wesley Nick, how's it going? Thank you for helping me add a high-grade Defense Justice at action base to my order, if you still remember that. Yep, no problem, man. Glad I could help. And for the Zoids to drop on the site. Yeah, Zoids are going to be great when they show up. What's up, Buster, Iso, Jay Watson, Little Robot Army, Buster, Crazy Rabbit. Hey, just made my first purchase with yesterday's restock. Nice, thank you, Crazy Rabbit. Let's give model Eric first time here. Welcome, Eric. I think you guys will find that the crew in chat here is quite welcoming, so feel free to ask any questions you have or whatever. Sure, everybody would be more than happy to have you as part of the conversation. Hey, it's my first time here. What's this all about? Already playing tricks. John Pugh. Wait, there's Gustav on the site. We don't have Gustav in stock. We haven't had it in stock in a while. Couple of Bo-Katan, what's up? Carlos Moreno, Adam Ansar. Hey Nick, you know when the Mandalorian kits are due for shipping and the pre-orders? I want to say they're a July production, which means August restock. They should arrive in August, I think, if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong because that's gone from memory. Wish I waited. As a new guy, no idea the code either. Well, now you know, I guess. Not welcoming. I don't like new people. Already trying to be a jerk. All right, so I'm gonna get back to it, building this this kit today. What is everybody up to? How's everybody doing? What do you? Some of you guys I think mentioned what you're working on. Who's building today while watching the stream? And if so, what are you building? I guess is a great question too. Do you guys know any simple fixes for tightening joints? I think the most common fix is using something like nail polish or super glue or paint even over the joint, letting it harden obviously. And you can kind of add layers. You can possibly do weapons on HG Center. Nice Dylan. Not building, also watching Gundam Seed series. Water slides for HG Origins Gramps. Do the Masters Universe Mega Block set. Oh, interesting. That's pretty cool. We're going to test a candy black color on spoons. See how it turns out. Nice. Zodiac. Building a silver bullet. G Gundam. This site Rosette currently. 10 items in the mail on the way. Dying to get into airbrushing and doing custom projects in a few days. Nice. Little Robot Army. HG Guntech. Cool. MG Sinju Stein. MG Barbatos. Display case is nice. I gotta build another display case to replace this file cabinet that is over my shoulder here. I'm gonna get that out of this office. No built tonight, finished RG Wing last night. Only have a Leo left in the backlog. Hello at the market, grabbing stuff for dinner. Nice, Michael. What's up, Stranger's Gunpla? Need a fisherman's platter. More Dantelines, didn't manage to get on, but I got HG Dynamite. Nice. Oh, are you going to have more Dantelines? I'm not sure when we'll get them again. I'd love to get more. Some of these orders are pretty old though. We were supposed to get them like late last year. So I don't know when they'll print again. About Berserk, new SDW Heroes. Nice. How are those SDW Heroes kits? Get detail from my key. I've got one set up on the other side, and I've got a detail sitting down in the basement, still in its packaging, waiting to be put together. So that's what's going to go on this other side. Any more Delta Plus? I don't know when Delta Plus is coming back. I think there might have been some on the orders for September or October, November, December, but until I get confirmation, I don't know what's actually going to come through. What I order and what I get is often vastly different these days with the current state of everything. Any chance you're going to get the Mega House flight deck? Which one? So we got the Mega House Archangel deck on order and will be coming. I know there's a few other ones that they've made and probably will make. You know when Master Grade Providence will be back in stock? I do not. I saw the Millennium Puzzle was up for pre-order, that it wasn't. So we sold out of the pre-orders on that already. So I took it off the pre-order list because we have no more pre-orders available, and I want to try to keep that list from being too overly full of things that can't actually be pre-ordered because they're out of stock, if you will. Try to make it easy to find stuff. The new one that just came out. Which one just came out, Gojira? The Archangel one, I think, is the only one that we have coming so far. Because we didn't start ordering Mecha House stuff until relatively recently. Do any extras there? Archangel deck. We do have more coming. We do our pre-orders after we have confirmed orders, so we do have pre-orders available. We'll have some left when they come in for people to just buy them when they show up. It was like $250, $270, something like that already, I forget. If you DM me or email me, I can help you with a pre-order for that if you want one, or if you need pricing to see if you want to pre-order one. I know they were pricey, but I imagine they're pretty large. Who has shopped in the Mecha Warehouse website? How much is shipping in the US? So to answer your question, Big Manto Crew, how are you? In the US, continental US, like not Hawaii, Puerto Rico, Alaska, any of that kind of stuff, your shipping would be $5, $9, $11, or $13 depending on the size of the order. So small goods like, I don't know, a sanding sponge or something, you pay $5. Decals, things like that. If you ordered a larger master grade, perfect grade, and more, it would be $13, and then you're kind of in the middle for other stuff. So like, you know, 2 normal high grades is $11 usually, or a smaller master grade's $11, a single high grade's like $9. You can calculate shipping on the website though. Any news in the HG Nightingale pre-orders? So we got limited a lot on how many we could get, so we put the pre-orders for those up on the Discord as a lottery when we got word how many we were getting, rather than put them on the website and have them sell out instantaneously. How many calamities did you order? A lot. They're should be arriving at the end of this coming week, so we'll be shipping out the pre-orders for that soon. Planning to paint that model? Roundtable, yes, I am planning to paint this Gustav. A scale model at Eric. Do you ship in Canada? We do not. International shipping is a total pain. I would love to, but I've had such bad experiences with the handful of international shipments I've tried that I don't think it's worth the hassle and the potential customs fees, especially for our customers that might not know the fees until they get hit with them on the receive end. Jacob Cabrielis, did I miss anything? You have not? Not really. Just building up done so far. We haven't drawn for any of the giveaways yet. I guess I forgot to mention that before too. We got the 2 prizes up for the giveaway. I did mention it, but not in detail. I got 2 prizes today: an HG Heavy Arms and an HG Arc 78 Uniqlo version. And we'll be drawing for those periodically throughout the night. You can listen for how when we get there. Those God Hand Nippers, if so, are they really worth the price tag? I think they are. They are God Hand Nippers. I think they're worth the price tag. That said, I haven't used the display ones yet. I think those might be a better deal from what I've heard. Basically as good, but less expensive. If you can guess my name, I'll paint it for you. But I want to paint it. Must have missed the Calamity pre-order email. Logging back in to check. Well, so previously we didn't do a lot of our pre-orders on the website. We would often only list them on the Discord. So, like the Calamity, if you weren't on the Discord or happened to catch a random mention somewhere, you probably didn't know they were available. We are starting to be more public with our pre-orders going forward. So we do have way more Calamity coming in than we have pre-orders up. That doesn't mean that much though. I'm sure they'll probably sell out next Friday or the week after, whenever it is that they go up for restock. But you know, either that day or that weekend probably. But they should hopefully last more than 3 minutes. Nick, the new sitting area at the warehouse looks great. Thanks, Artie. These ones are fantastic. Just go with them instead. Love this gamer video in the weekly update too. Got a good laugh out of me. I'm glad someone enjoyed it. I was a little disappointed that the entire world didn't stop because of that video, but what are you gonna do? Ideas with the Disbay 3.0s be restocked Friday. They should be restocked. We just got the Disbay stuff in on Thursday. I think it arrived. We're working through checking it in now. It's a huge shipment. A lot of stuff. Unfortunately, not enough of some things, I think, based on information I got after I placed the order. But yeah, that stuff will be up. More of the devices that have been selling out really fast. A whole ton of devices. Way more than last time. But I still have no idea if it's enough. So I got more on order, I think, already. Try not to wait as long between deliveries. And what else? I think Siren File was the only thing I weren't able to get, mostly due to an ordering snafu. I made a mistake. And like, I think some of the items, like I have a feeling the ovens and the paint mixers will sell out really fast because it was really hard to gauge how many to get, and they weren't cheap items, so I didn't want to buy like hundreds of them and have them sit if nobody wanted them. But it seems like a lot of people have asked after we got them on order. Devices are great for detailing. I really wanted one the other day. Carlos, Marty, you'll be painting this kit? I will be, that's the plan. Right here will be nippers and the display restock. There should be. Yeah, we got a bunch of nippers coming in on that stock. Thought I saw some on the rack. I'm gonna check the list real quick to make sure I wasn't making stuff up. How much of the paint mixers, Nick? I don't know. I don't think we've actually officially set our price on them yet. Same thing with the curing ovens, because they're potentially larger packaging, and I wanted to check the what it would actually cost to ship them before I set prices. We'll probably be making that decision early this week. Display restocks, it cost me so much money. Seems like display restocks are some of our most popular restock days. I'm definitely expecting a busy day on Friday with packing orders. What's up, everyone? Long time no see. Did you disconnect or something around the table? What's up, Jilly Primes, Jake Lynn? They make good stuff, not gonna lie. Yeah, they're doing some stuff right. They definitely seem to be the top player in terms of all that tools. Between their cost and quality point, it's a good balance of quality and price, I think. This Arthur. Oh, what's up, Arthur? You get on the 10% off. Yeah, you do. Does anyone use the Display generic caution decals? I pulled some out last night to use on my 30-minute missions kit bash from late last year. Finally got around to painting that, and I think they look pretty cool. Gilly Prime just made my first order last week with you guys, but to grab some more stuff today. Nice Gilly. And moving sucks. It makes ordering more kits a bit of a no-no. Moving definitely does suck. Their mini vac blower looks cool. They got some interesting that the power tools coming out now. Mecha Warehouse, in your opinion, what is the best GM? Does it have to be a GM or GM based? Like, does a Jigen or Jesta count? I think GM Colony type is probably the one I would say. But if it, yeah, I guess that's fair. It's G Boy. Hey Nick and Mecha fam, how you guys doing? Happy Saturday, everybody. What's up? Happy Saturday. Got my birthday 15% off. Don't know what to get. Not part of your Discord. Any MG of note coming up? Ooh, I don't remember off the top of my head. I know we got more RG wings, and the HG Moon will be coming in hopefully this week. I think they should arrive on Monday, Tuesday. What's your favorite YouTube builder? I don't know. I don't regularly watch a ton of builders on YouTube. And I don't know, I feel like if I answer that question, I'm gonna make somebody not feel good if they find out that I said somebody else. Because I've got several that we sponsor. So I guess I'll just shout out the three. I guess there's technically four. One's been really inactive. But Justinius Builds, Gunpla University, the Funko Cop, and Zero Networks are all sponsored and have YouTube channels, so I'll just say collectively them. Can't wait till Unleashed is readily available. I want one so bad, but I refuse to go the aftermarket route. I'm sure they'll keep printing them because they're selling them fast. Hey Nick, you said there's a damaged Katsuki. Is there going to be put in digs and dents in Discord? It will be, I think. I'm just not sure when. It will find its way to the top, but it will be on there. Unless I decide to like use it as a giveaway or something. Someone suggested I should do it as a stream giveaway, and then I'd probably triple our stream numbers that week. Ready? What's tonight's builds? Miss Fredo, I'm still working on the Gustav Karl. Right, I want that golden boy. Yeah, that was me. There you go. They're linked to your Discord. So if you've purchased from us before, Matt, you should receive an email with that link. It's not like a public link. It's for customers only. If you have purchased and didn't receive an email with it, feel free to email me, nick@mechawarehouse.com, or DM me on any of the social platforms, and I'll be more than happy to look you up and get you an invite link. Okay, A19 C21. Let's see, new kit silhouettes, RG Epion, RG Wing Zero TV, HG Shenlong, and MG G Self. Saw some stuff going on, but some people were talking about it being a fake. Like Seraphim's referring to, yeah, but the description said it was for him. Personally, I think it was fake. HG Shenlong is probably coming at some point, so I have to imagine that announcement's going to come for real soon. An RG Epion would be amazing. our first complete runner. Let's get rid of that. HG Shenlong's a sure thing unless someone really hates Wu Fei. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all but guaranteed. Short of a world-changing event, it's happening. Can someone explain to me why an MGG self is so desired? I don't think it looks as good as any other Gundams, but that's just my opinion. I'm not really sure, but a lot of people seem to want it. What's up, MJO Hobby Stuff? We'll do that first drawing of the night for those 2 prizes in just a moment too. So don't go far. I'll explain how we do that in a minute for anybody who's new. I was checking the site to get on the Live 10. Is every single type of GM sold out? Probably. I'm trying to think if there's any. That's probably true. A lot of stuff, anything popular has been getting wiped out lately. There's like certain popular items that people can't seem to find or everybody must already have or something. Because there's a few that I'm surprised they're still around. People are probably asking for MGG self instead of 20 more unicorns. I'll take anything other than a unicorn. We don't need any more unicorn kits. I've built my one. I think I'm good. Set design is unique for a Gundam, and is whatever, but the G-Self is pretty sweet looking. It has the base Gundam colors with a unique look. What's up, J Punisher? I should just like my water slides from you. Thanks for the flash sale. No problem. Really Rosy series, I guess. Ask Gundam for Cause coming out this year, by the way. Is it? Wasn't that the April Fool's joke? Easy to reuse unicorn molds. That's true. This old scalper saw some guy on offer up selling an entry grade RX-70 for $60. Holy crap. That's just wrong. Hope Exia is the next MGEX kit. I'm not even sure that they're going to do another MGEX kit. They might, but I feel like the unicorn struggled a bit. And unless it's going to have a much different price point, I have a feeling people will not be diving on it. Why are there no reprints for Thunderbolt kits? I don't know why there haven't been. We've got a bunch on order. I think some are supposed to be coming at some point. Although they're supposed to since like December last year. Big Unicorn self for giving Bandai money to make other stuff. I just want some G Gundam updated high grades. That'd be really cool. GEX are supposed to be every 2 years. No idea what the future price point looks like. I just thought, like, if they do the LED gimmick again, it'll probably cost a lot. If it's got some other main gimmick, I could see it being, you know, a popular item. But the MGEX Unicorn just was not the incredible seller they thought it would be. Let's grab the HG site. Thanks to the code. No problem. Waiting for the Psychozaku restock still. Yeah, me too. Thermal reprints were a hot topic last night in the Zoom. I bet. I can't wait to get the full armor Thunderbolt back in. We're in for the first time. I guess I don't know if we've had the full armor, the Verkai in stock. That reprint needs to finally come around. I've had them on order for like 7-8 months now. What's up, Searchlight? Rather MG OVA or MSK Unicorn than the MGEX. Save a lot of money doing it that way too. For that price, I'd rather like a PG or something. Go big. What's up, Alan? Thunderbolt Gem is a thing of pure beauty, and I can't wait for a reprint one day. Bandai's gonna get on some more IBOMGs. They at least need to reprint the hard to find HGs. Need a Hashmal, Heimwig, Runkar, and Dan Sleeve Grazes. Yeah, that'd be great. It's my local secondhand shop, and they're selling completed kits. Is there any way to still enter the giveaway? Just got off work. Yep, we're gonna do the first drawing in a moment, Jamie. So listen up. I'll be explaining that in just a second. What's up, Mark S? Super Pikmin. Just opened up my first pack from Yellow. Outside box was a bit dented, but the runners were all okay. Ouch, was the shipping box damaged? Feel free to send me an email with that order number and any pictures. I'd love to see them and figure out if there's something we can do or not. I think it's kind of crazy that there's no HG Afterwar Gundam Leopard when we have X, XX, and Airmaster, not to mention Airmaster Burst. I think you're going to receive any MG Tallgeese or Epion anytime soon that you know of. I think both are on order. I'm not sure if they're going to show up soon or much later because everything's been sketchy lately, but I believe they're both coming. Chance of you getting Armored Puppet kits in stock. We have an Armored Puppet on pre-order, not on the website, but on the Discord pre-orders, Vince. I think the Afterwar X is by far the most underrated Gundam. 115 watching and only 49 likes. Okay, so let's do this first draw. Like I said, we got 2 giveaway prizes tonight. Yeah, it's just a packing box, just a corner. Okay. Cool. Well, if there's any issues, and this goes to anybody, if you ever have an issue with your order, please send me an email, nick@mechawarehouse.com, and let me help take care of you, or at least know about it. It's always helpful. All right, so we've got 2 prizes, HG Heavy Arms and the HG ARC 78 Uniqlo, the limited edition kit. So let's do our first draw of the night. Let's put a number up between 1 and 900. So here's how this works. If you've never done the drawing before, you're going to put a number in the chat in the range of 1 to 900 inclusive. 1 number per person. Do not change your number. Even if somebody else posts the exact same number, we'll flip a coin like this one. If we happen to have a tie, and I only ship to the US, so if you enter and you're not in the US, that's totally fine, but if you win, you might have to find a friend to send it to or something within the US because we don't ship internationally. I think that's everything on that, so I'll cut out the next part, and in a minute or two, I will do our first drawing. Thanks for the sub, Zach S. I'm going to finish this piece maybe, and then Bill call time after this and draw those numbers. $10 says Bandai prints HG Toggies before HG Shenlong. Ooh, that was an interesting theory. The IBO restocks in the near future. I think there's one I think coming earlier than I thought, or maybe. Did I get those? I don't remember if they confirmed that order or not, but there were a bunch of HG IBOs on the order lists for October, November, December. So time will tell us if they actually get printed, but I'm expecting a print. Same thing with some of the full mechanics, 1/100 scales as well. Okay, so I threw time up in the chat. You have Gyujin, I want that so bad. I don't think I saw the Gyujin on the list. All right, doing this draw here. Get my random number generator. 1 in 900. So the first number I'll draw will be for the HG Heavy Arms, which looks like it was number 350. Seems like that's washing out on the screen a little bit. 350 for the HG Heavy Arms. And 758 for the Uniqlo. Grays on the order list. I think there was a Grays variant. GAVOA from you guys. Been having a blast building something other than Age of Sigmar models. Nice. The older model PG restocks planned all towards the end of the year. I haven't seen any PGs. Or some full mechanics MG priced. I think it's because of the less popular premium. I think it's been referred to as they know they're not going to sell as many, so they make it a slightly simpler kit, and they know they're not going to sell as many, so they need to charge more for it. I'm not sure if that's necessarily true, but that's kind of what I've heard. Looking forward to life. Lance Heaven HG, such an unusual kit. I love it. Can't only be like 35 to 40 at the most. I think it depends on the size of the kit. Lance believes he won, so let's see, 758. Looks like it. So it looks like Lance took the HG ARC 78 Uniqlo version that was donated by Feral404. So congratulations. I think you know the drill. Send me a DM, nick@mechawarehouse.com, or email nick@mechawarehouse.com, or DM. And with your info, and we'll get that prize sent out this week. O'Connor, well, made my first order with you just now. MGA, just nice. Excellent choice. We still have that HG Heavy Arms. I don't think anyone won that one, right? Right, no winners in the Heavy Arms. So we will draw for the Heavy Arms. We'll make another attempt at drawing anyway in a little bit. You need some help. What should I build tonight? The Shin use Juggernaut or the HG mass production gun cannon? Ooh, tough choice. Okay, where am I at here? B2 and E11. B2 not together. Calamity Full Mechanics is like $51. Sounds about right. It's also hard to compare new Full Mechanics to prior out of print Full Mechanics because prices have been going up kind of across the board lately. Like just inflation. A lot of the model kits haven't gone up in price for a while, and they raised prices this year on a lot of stuff. Ordered HG heavy arms today. Same thing happened last week with the GPO1 MG being a prize, or the kit right before too. But hey, I'll definitely take another one. Be nice to have two, right? Nick, have you ever submitted a build for any contest? I have not actually. I'm thinking about entering. There's an IPMS event. I gotta find out if I have to be an IPS member to enter. Up here in New Hampshire in October, I think. There's a chance that this might actually be the build I want to submit. I've been thinking about doing that. Making bank on that Calamity. Where does that original price come from, Michael? That 35. What are you referring to for the quote unquote original price? Submit the system base 001. What do you think of that? System base is pretty cool. Or do you mean you submitted to the I'm confused. And I'll ever make a revive GPO1 HG? Yeah, I could see it. Kind of sand material using. I use the these are sanding sponges from 3M. I bought these really early in my Gunpla journey, and I bought them in bulk, and I still haven't gone through it all. One of these days I want to try comparing all the major sanding brands that are out there and see if any of them feel better than the others. Compare cost versus value and stuff. Should have put in a pre-order for that 100 Katsuki week. It wasn't a pre-orderable item. I think someone asked you this a few weeks ago. What's your next project after the Gustav? So next new build will probably be one of the wing master grades, the P Bandai ones that I got relatively recently. But I'm not 100% sure yet. Which one it would be. Leaning towards like heavy arms maybe. Oh, I'm sad I missed it. I'm sure you are. A lot of people missed out on it. They went so fast. I wish I got more. EGL or custom. I have an EGL too. I want to paint the EGL eventually when I do that one, but I want to do the MG custom, Heavy Arms custom, Ultron, and Sandrock custom. Kind of like I did all the other Wing Master grades before, unpainted, just straight builds, just to have them all kind of look basically the same. Like same level of finish anyway. Build Sandrock for you, Jared. There you go. Like how bad is your backlog now? Well, I mean, I've got it taking up my attic. Chance you can get a restock for Shenlong MG. Supposedly I've got some coming at some point. I was supposed to get some last July, and they still haven't fulfilled any for me since then. So I don't know when or if I'll ever get them. I assume that I should get them at some point. I've got some on order. I think they'll make an RG Heavy Arms EGL. If they do, it would probably be a long ways out because they don't make a lot of RGs, and I think they would do the regular Heavy Arms first. I'd never say never though, but I think there's a lot of other wing kits they would make first. P-Bandai is only for a limited run. Why do the MG wing kits always get reprinted? So there's MG wing kits, and then there's the P-Bandai wing kits. So the regular ones get printed all the time. The P-Bandai ones obviously not as much. I think they would sell though if they sold them as regular releases. They're just not, I don't know what, smart enough to realize. Victoria, MG Sandrock, MG Sandrock Custom, MG Sandrock Armadillo. The sand has officially been rocked. Nice. P-Bandai isn't limited run, it's pre-order only, made to order. Most P-Bandai gets multiple runs. Yeah, it's true, and they'll run them much later. Like a lot of the Heavy Arms Custom was a long time ago that it was done last. But I think they could, if it were a regular release, at least a regular release now, I think it would sell plenty. Packing up as it moves, so I have been building, having withdrawals, I feel that. And I would make TV version MG wing kits, so I wouldn't have to buy resin conversion kits. Yeah, the only one that's got a TV version for the MG is the wing, right? It'd be pretty cool to have a TV version master grade of the other suits. Limited run equals will make them when we like, and probably less often than anyone would like. Isn't that true about all kits these days, though? Seems like nearly everything is not produced enough. P-Bandai could be pre-order up to the end of the window and make how many people bought, not the small batch it is. I don't think that would be true. MosquitoCon next week, will you be attending? I will not be. I got stuff I gotta do at home next week. Email for the Discord link. Also, resin conversion kits, are they being considered to be part of the inventory? They're definitely being considered. I'm just trying to deal with all the different things I need to order and when to add new lines like that. Thank you, Jimco2222 for the sub. All right, we got a second leg. 2 legs done, body, arms. Now we just need basically the hips and waist unit. This thing is massive. Jesse Larios, favorite Gundam pilot. And this is such a hard question, and I feel like I answer it all the time. I probably have a different answer every time. I think Duo Maxwell is the one I go with usually. And he got some thick ankles. Yeah, he's got some Gustav ankles here. A couple of these features I don't like on the legs. I don't like these big bulges on the side here. I'm not sure what they're for, but they just don't really add much to me. And the way these thrusters are, I wish they were more tightly secured around the ankles there. Nick, surprised you didn't say Shiro Amada. I think he's on my list that I cycle through. I need a little dice made up. A die made up with a different pilot on each side, and I can roll it every time someone asks me the question. It also feels like companies keep using COVID as a crutch as a reason for late print shipments to retailers. I hope it all clears up soon. Yeah, they're pretty consistently, at least in the production side of things, I think it's legitimate. I had this conversation with the landlord, because they wanted me to take a picture for insurance for that door ding that we had. And she was complaining about how the insurance company wouldn't come out to take a picture of the door themselves because of, quote, COVID. And it just seems like an excuse not to work. So roughly what is the time frame from the order being placed to it being shipped? Usually within about 24 hours or 24 business hours. Or 8 business hours, I guess. If you order something today, it should ship on Monday. Tuesday at the worst, depending on what shipping carrier and how many orders we got over the weekend. Sometimes it's a little faster, sometimes it's a little slower, but it's usually within about a day. Oftentimes, you order Friday morning, you might get it shipped Friday morning. Okay, so waste. Runner D. Could you add my prize to my order as well again? Sure, Lance, just send me the DM or whatever to remind me. And we'll get you hooked up. Let's see. Runner D. I'm gonna wait longer than a week to get it from Mecha Warehouse. Sounds about right. I think Cody's excuse was fine last year, but it's definitely getting old now. Absolutely. Especially for things that doesn't seem to be affected by COVID. At least with international manufacturing, there's a lot of countries still being hit pretty hard, so you can use that excuse there. Thank you, Kenneth Brinson, for the sub. But domestically, it's kind of lame to use it as an excuse now. Whoops. Gustav Karl versus Messer, which is the better design? I like the Messer a lot, so I might have to go with the Messer. Until I really get my hands on one though, and really experience the design firsthand with the build, it'll be hard to say for me. But I really like the Messer. RG Epion is a thing, and it's P Bandai, we're gonna have some serious problems. Killed kit would be a godsend. So many people want a Tequila Gundam. If Bandai based all their decisions based on watching like the comments on our Instagram page, our Discord, and the live streams, there would be a Tequila Gundam by now. RG kits are nice, but definitely not my favorite. What is everybody's favorite grade? Needs available regarding the Optimus Prime IDW kits. I don't know about the IDW. I think we got some the G1. I think. Someone told me the Bandai Wing Gundam is better than the Debon Wing Gundam. Anything Bandai is gonna be better than Debon, I think. Debon's basically just a cheap reprint knockoff, I think. It's the most expensive kit you built, and how was it? So I think it would be the Maganac set if you consider a kit being what you purchase. That's probably the most expensive. Otherwise, it'd be the PG. GPO1 that I built. Both were good. This music definitely sounds like Zelda background music. I think that's probably what it's inspired by. A lot of HG fans, some MG fans. Hoping to get more of the MG Build Divers series kits. Any Build Divers kits coming soon? I don't know about Build Divers. I think there was some Build Fighters coming. Some MGs on the order list at least. A lot of HG fan and die-hard MG fans. I like MGs a lot. Want to like PG kits, but ugh, they're so pricey. They are very pricey. And if you like the feeling of finishing something, you're not gonna finish them super often. All right, so let's do draw number 2. We got that HG Heavy Arm still. 1 prize. A few more draws. We got we're down to 1 prize. So let's do a number between 1 and 300 this time. So put a number in the chat between 1 and 300. 1 number per person. And do not change that number. And remember that we only ship to US addresses. All right. And the next step, let's cut out the next set of parts here, I guess. C17. Most massive of butt flaps over here. Gustav Karl's got junk in the trunk here. We're going to A15. And then PC2. Gustav Karl. Yeah, exactly. Just sand this piece, then I'll call time. Thanks so long that we've all been watching these streams. I think we've seen Nick build every grade by now. HG, MG, SD, Mega. 30-minute missions. Yeah, I think I've done Mega, SD, MG, HG, RG, 30-minute missions. Haven't done any figure kits. Did One Flames toys. No Kotobukiya stuff yet. So that would be cool. What's up, Manny R? Okay. Throwing time up in the chat. We're drawing for the HG Heavy Arms. I gotta build a Mecha Musume kit. I don't know if I will. That's not really my kind of thing. The Governor wanted D&D is so tiny. The Governors are tiny. Okay, 1 in 300. Boom, number 31. It's a low number. I feel like we'll have a winner on that one. Number 31 for the HG Heavy Arms. I don't know why this stuff's washing out in the camera today. That's Gustav Karl going, Nick. Good, Cody. Thanks for asking. Wait, sorry, what I miss? Commander Wolf, not much. Someone won the Uniqlo kit in the first draw, and we just drew for the Heavy Arms. And I'll let you guys tell me if someone won. It was number 31. No, 31. Okay, cool. We'll draw again for that HG Heavy Arms in a little while. Keep some suspense going. Mecha Warehouse brand display bases, that'd be pretty cool. Hypothetically, if someone donated you a Mechanicore kit, would you build it and do it on stream? Possibly. I need to look into those more. Hypothetically, yes. I have not really done much research or hear much about them. I've heard they're cool kits and they're really complex, I think. So in theory, yes. The only reason I might say no is because it would take so long that I might not ever build anything else ever again. And so I'd want to look that up first. But in theory, yes. What's the worst mistake you made while building? I think I mentioned one in last week's weekly update. Someone basically asked me about making mistakes. We had a clip out about it, I think. The PGGPO1, I broke one of the beam saber holders. I feel like that was one of the bigger mistakes I've made. I'm trying to think if I've made any other bigger mistakes than that. HGC kits in this week's restocks are awesome. I built the Blue Duel back in 06. Cool. I think they're all gone already, because those sold super fast. Favorite G Gundam design? I'm not super into G Gundam. Let me think. I don't know, that's a tough one. Especially where I didn't watch much G Gundam. I guess God Gundam's kind of cool, or Shining. But I'm sure there's something I'm missing because I haven't like watched the series. There's still shortages of PG kits. There's shortages of everything, man. How therapeutic is it when you hit the weekend and get to kind of chill and build? It's good. I like to be able to shut down, kind of. Although I guess I'm technically still working right now. But I am so go, go, go during the week. Especially on Mondays and Fridays. It just feels like I'm going from one crisis to the next. And crisis might be the wrong word, but there's just, you know, one pop-up thing after another. Whether it be stuff to keep the minions moving for packing orders, or placing orders for stock, or dealing with customer service issues. There's just always something going on. With the grits and the 3M pads. I forget the exact, I think it's 400, 600, 1000, and 1500, give or take. Favorite, someone's selling a blue dual HG for $70 on Etsy or somewhere. Jeez, I guess I'm undercharging. Favorite Seed Gundam design. Oh, Buster maybe? I haven't seen Seed either, so I'm sure there's Seed designs I haven't seen that would be cool. 3,000 the Virtue personally, it's one of my favorite designs, followed by the Barbatos and Unicorn. I haven't seen tons of it, so I don't really have strong opinions on it. Gunpla Creator, you might want to check your stream. I think you are behind a bit. SD Titans Mark II, built PG, MG, HG, and RG. Nice. C16. Freedom Gun, the pre-evolution of Strike Freedom? I don't know the difference. I'm not sure either. Someone probably knows. There's so much stuff I feel like I need to catch up on. I feel like I haven't seen a lot of stuff. Recent inventory that you wanted to personally build. What did we get recently? I mean, I want to build the Death Scythe. We got that in. We're getting the HG Moon in next week. I've got one on my backlog already. I've really been wanting to build that one for a while. But what did we get in recently that I want to build? Heavy arms too. I got one of the HG heavy arms in my backlog, the one that we're giving away tonight. I'd like to build that kit. Trying to think if there's anything else. mud flap here. Good night, Nick and fellow builders. Nick, if the scalper tries again, can you just slap her sadly? You can't touch this till you till you do. You did. Sorry, I must be tired. I felt like I tried reading that, and did not work out. I think I know what you meant to say. That's a great idea. What kit has been in your backlog the longest? I don't know if it's one kit. So I've got a bunch of kits in my backlog that I received way back, well before it was Mecha Warehouse. They were received to be inventory. This was when I was selling things on Amazon. And a lot of them were gated on Amazon, so I bought a bunch of stuff knowing I'd probably put it on my backlog if I couldn't sell it. And as soon as I found out I couldn't, I was just like, okay, I guess they're mine now. How does it know feeling the MW website holds up better on restock days than P-Bandai does on new drop days? I'm sure we get far fewer orders and traffic than P-Bandai does. But, I mean, I guess that feels good. You're amazing, man. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Tigerg. Closing in on that 2,000 sub mark too. We're at 1941, I think, right now. It's pretty cool. Okay. 8, 10, 6, 5, and 11. Kilian, you're way behind on the stream, I think. Which unfortunately means that you probably won't hear this until it's too late, but if you do hear it, check your stream and back up to date. Finished a whole UC watch through, decided to go for Penelope, only took 2 days to arrive. Nice. I don't know if I would ever build a Penelope. I need to stop pausing. Oh, there you go, you're caught up. Currently sweating bullets on a 1/7 ship kit. Putting in small parts. I bet that must be tough. Would you recommend starting selling collectible on Amazon or start your own website? So Amazon's tough. Amazon was kind of cool, but it's hard to do okay on there because prices fluctuate so much. Right now, you probably could do very well on Amazon because, like, we're in scalper territory and you could overcharge for a lot of stuff. But, oh, the comment's already retracted. But yeah, it's tough. As soon as it made sense to, I pulled all my stuff from Amazon because I was so frustrated with it. Same thing with eBay. I sold on eBay for a while too. And it was just so frustrating dealing with inventory snafus because of eBay not syncing with their website well. And not being able to handle customer service the way I wanted to, being bound by the eBay system. I was actually trying to sell some old textbooks I had left over on eBay too, and I got so frustrated with the way they do fees and stuff, I just deleted my account, my personal account too. It just doesn't seem worth dealing with. Lots more paint for you, Nick. Thanks, up Kyle. Didn't change to take a big cut. It's a pretty big cut, yeah. And then Amazon will sell stuff directly on there as well, and their prices will actually often break the the bluefin pricing rules. There's a minimum advertised price. They'll often go below that, and I'm not sure that bluefin can or does say much about it to them. And it's hard to compete with Amazon selling the same stuff, so it's tough when Amazon has an item. So if you sat on some items for a little while, you could probably do okay. Robert, have you seen the kits of the new mech shows Sunrise has coming? Kyokai Senki? I haven't yet. Will pre-orders be available for the MG Gun of Virtue soon, or did I miss the window already? I think they will be available. I think I ordered them on the order for October, November, December. When I get confirmations of how many I'm getting, the pre-orders will go up. So the pre-orders will go up probably sometime in August or early September, hopefully. Curious if anyone has recommendations for custom dropper paint bottle holders. There's a few good ones out there, I think. I haven't used any, so I can't really recommend anything personally. I think that would be a good product to carry, though. Because eBay fees are way out of hand. I'm shocked people are still selling on there. It's such a pain. And like, I'm selling these textbooks. They're just old, like, college textbooks that I and my wife had that, like, I'll never use. I should have sold them when I was in college because I never used them after college anyway. But the fees, man, like, it's not even like fees after they sold. They're just like charging me fees for them being listed, I think. It's so hard to tell why I'm being charged or how much I'll get charged ahead of time. It's just way too frustrating. Bought some droppers from AK Paints that included shaker bearings, and they're great so far. That's cool. I think he's referring to like a rack to put his bottles on. Perhaps like the Artie Station, or what's the other hobby something or other. I think Vallejo makes a stand too. eBay is crazy because they take a percentage of the total amount paid to sellers, so that shipping can be set by the seller to try and pass on the fees to the buyer. But it's still frustrating. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not anymore. It's not worth the hassle. These front skirts are pretty cool. Okay, D22. That's not any MW kits to flip mind you, just other collectibles. Yeah, I don't think anybody necessarily thought that's what you're doing. I just wanted to get rid of some other junk. Bar here. Call use a fishing tackle box with racks for my paint. Really interesting. It's the worst inventory purchase you made since becoming Mecha Warehouse. Like you bought, thought it was gonna sell, and it just sat forever. I'd say most Dragon Ball Z stuff. Supposedly, it's supposed to sell okay. I've not had good luck. Some of it sells kind of okay, but they're definitely slow sellers compared to any Gundam stuff. Some of the Kotobukiya stuff, some of the Hexagear, for example, some of it sells okay, some of it not quite so much. Trying to think if there's anything else. Anybody hand paint with Vallejo, like the Vallejo Mecha? And if so, do you thin it? What's been the biggest surprise seller for you? That's a good question. To try 101. I wonder if the straight thinner would work too. It's actually a lot thinner than airbrushing. Hey Adam, been a while since I've been able to get a stream. Who is Adam? Nick. Oh, that's great. Creates me a small town, so once people who want to get it, I'm guessing it all will sit. So where the MG Blitz and 2 SDCS, nice. So what am I trying to answer again? Biggest surprise seller. I still don't know what the answer to that one is. I'm trying to think what we got that. I mean, honestly, I was surprised that the cup noodle sold, even though people were asking about it beforehand. I feel like that's the silliest kit ever. And the Hello Kitty sold really well. I don't think I necessarily thought that those would do as well as they did at first. Obviously, I know better now. But Vallejo, I do have a whole set of Mecha and all that stuff. So like I use the Vallejo Mecha for airbrushing. I just haven't had a ton of luck with hand painting. I was just curious what people use for thinning ratios. wasn't paying attention to the dings and dents, but I didn't notice that PG Mark II included. Yeah, I was kind of surprised. You never know what you'll find on there. They're good. My wife loves Hello Kitty and wants one. I think they're pretty good from what I've heard. I haven't built any though. Somebody in the chat must have built the Hello Kitty, either the Zaku's or the RX-78. One-on-one with thinner, or recommend Mr. Hobby aqueous instead of Vallejo. I just have all the Vallejo Mecha because I use it when I airbrush. There's like a few details I might want to paint by hand rather than worrying about masking. And so I was curious. Bummed out. I missed such a good deal on a PG. Yep. Hello Kitty's a fun build with the Zaku one, both versions. Nice. All right, let's do this third draw. So we're at 85. We've got one prize. Two potential draws left. So let's put a number in the chat between 1 and 170. Number between 1 and 170. One number per person. Do not change your number even if somebody else posts the same number. And I only ship to US addresses. Distilled water really helps me. Takes away a lot of the brush strokes compared to just painting without thinning with it. Cool. It is a bit coincidental to catch a stream after my recent order from Mecha today. The 30-minute mission's Alta flight unit looks better than I thought it would. Cool. All right, so where are we at here? I got like 4 more parts. E1 and E2. No, 8 parts. Maybe. Kind of disappointed third mission kids made it because of the bases. What's wrong with the bases? I think that's one of the things that everybody loves is the scene basis. I mean, if you need an actual action base, they still work with the regular action bases. I think the scene bases are kind of there for a different purpose. Water scene, I couldn't even hold a marine type. Interesting. I haven't used any of them, but I've heard that and seen some really cool stuff with them. Okay, I got time in the chat here. My poor note keeps falling apart of the torso joint. Ouch. Okay, 1 on 170, drawing for the HG heavy arms. We got number 89. Number 89. What's up, Victor? Damn, so close. Haha, I'm 88. Dope. No wonder from what I saw. Cool. We got one more draw, so hopefully we'll give the heavy arms away to somebody during the final draw of the evening. Sham, you might want to check your stream. Looks like you're behind a little bit. Still waiting on Spinaccio Ninja. Be really curious to see that one in action. The Sengoku type Spinaccio seems like a really cool design from what I've seen. Who's built it yet? Anyone built the Spinaccio? Can I still pre-order the Calamity? I think you could. It's not on the website, but you could DM me about it. Probably will get stricter about pre-orders in the future, but setting a defined limit on when the pre-orders close. But this one, it is still up. That's Spinaccio Sengoku, I love it. For the Fencer type, worst case scenario Composer. Thanks, buddy. No problem, Victor. New word of the HG Zeta Revive. I keep seeing people love the kit online and now I want one. I don't recall. Hello, good people. What's up, Hector? Did the Spinaccio Ninja variant. Ninja's not out yet, right? Just a little late. How's it going? What's up, Mark D? Hector, what are we building? This is the HG Gustav Karl. Big chunky boy of a kit. Working on finishing up the waist unit now, actually, so we should have this thing standing in the next 10-15 minutes maybe. I plan on doing the whatchamacallit, giant Gatling gun from the Bill Divers Build Fighter series. I forget which one it is. About the Ninja retail in Hawaii. Maybe we got an early import or something. Oh, interesting. Didn't think it was out yet. I don't think mine have shipped yet. Maybe the local shop is about getting them direct from Japan or something. Also, Bear, we're done. I painted the big grooves on his legs and added a bunch of decals from other kits. I have to send you my Gabaldi rebake. Is it ready? More info about the entry grade ARC 78 to America type. I haven't seen anything about it yet. I think it's P Bandai. Yeah, I need to put a lot of decals and detail stuff on this kit. Might be a good candidate for panel lines and stuff too, with all that bare open space. More P Bandai, yep. It's not on my order forms, at least to the end of the year. So either it's coming out next year or it's P Bandai. But a lot of the other stuff announced around the same time was on the end of the year orders. So glad I got a pair of God Hands thanks to you a while back. Glad you like them. They've been my go-to for a long time now. That option set that gives Sengoku a bunch of weapons. I want the armor set too, but sold up before I got to it. Yeah, those look cool too. Wonder when the weapons will get here. I think the armor accessory was already out, but not the weapons. Getting real close to the end here, knocking out some runners. Any of those battle log kits can be P Bandai. I've seen conflicting info on those recolor ones like the Crimson Goof and the Astray. I'm pretty sure the Crimson Goof at least is a regular release because it was on my orders. I think I'm not sure about the others. I'm pretty sure that they're all regular releases though. Nick, can you get any PG GP01? Not right now. I can't get any PGs right now. Everything's all basically whatever they offer up for order is what I can get, and anything else is pretty much nil. I would love to be able to get a ton of different kits, but if they're not printing them and they're not coming in, then no joy. Seems like an NA, they're normal, but Japan P Bandai from what I've seen. Actually, that sounds familiar. I think I heard that too. That could be the case. That seems really weird to me. You'd think it would be all or nothing. But they must have their reasons. Tetris background music. Tetris was the bomb. Who else liked to play Tetris? I think Tetris is like one of the best classic games ever. On the Game Boy, yes. Gotta be on the Game Boy. Speaking of the Battlelog kits, when we find out your numbers for those, I placed my order, I think at the beginning of this week, middle of this week, or was it last week? God, it's all a blur. It was relatively recently, but it's been taking about a month and a half for them to confirm orders. So I probably won't know until at least August, maybe September, depending on if they get any faster or more efficient. Used to play Tetris for hours at a time on GB Advanced. Nice. Like Dr. Mario Better. Heresy. Heresy. I actually played the most Tetris on a TI-83 calculator. Downloaded that calculator game version of it. Got myself through many a boring class in high school that way. I like the new version of Tetris. Only game it for me. Good old 83s. Yeah, TI-83 Plus. I ended up with a TI-89, I think, in college because it was like necessary to get through some advanced engineering classes. But TI-83 got me through a lot. Like the Final Fantasy game somebody made for the TI-83. Crazy. Craziness. Am I missing like a polycap or something? Or is this just the weakest joint that's ever been made? Been at work since 9 a.m. You're East Coast, right, James? That's a long day. I guess that's better once you jam it in there. Man, this thing's massive. Carl's really weak joints. I'd believe it. John Moorhead, how goes it? It goes well. I feel old because I remember when getting an 80, 85 on a calculator was peak entertainment. Or 8,085 on a calculator. My Carl flops around like a doll. I'll have to figure out tightening up joints maybe on this one then. I guess it'll be good when it's painted. Okay, let's do this tiny beam rifle. D3, 2, 3, and 5. Looks like I'll need to replace one of these hand parts too for this. Yes, sir. Carry 2 parties and 12 and 1 that did dinner service through 9:30. Ouch. How's that HG compared to an MG? I'm not sure, but small HG. This is a Maganac. So the Maganac stands about up to its like waist, give or take. I don't have an MG right here to try. I need to cut that part out too. Maybe a tiny beam rifle, but it still does its job. It's a big HG, yeah it is. Wish Gustav had a symmetrical view fin. I don't know, I kind of like the asymmetrical because it's different. But it is a little weird. That's pretty big too. Yeah, it is. They're both big. Late to the game here. Hi Nick, what's up? Hurricane Barca. More mobiles who need shotguns. That's true too. Gustav Karl is huge. It's an HG. It definitely is an HG. Doesn't feel like it though, in a lot of ways. Hey, did you really head stock of the Kerberos Hound this weekend? We'll put, yeah, Friday until like mid-afternoon, early afternoon. We didn't get a ton in because I think it was an older order, and things just haven't been sticking around in stock very long in general lately. But those have been out of print for a while. Exactly 3 is bigger than Gustav Karl, am I right? I'm not sure. Fuku went too fast. Yeah, they did. A lot of stuff been going too fast. We still suffer from this problem where he placed some orders 6 months ago, a year ago, that are starting to come in due to whatever reason, them being delayed. And the demand for products and how much we sell is substantially larger in 2021 than it was late 2020 even. We're selling out of a lot of stuff right now. And so the stuff comes in small quantities, not much we can do about it, and then they sell fast. Doesn't help when someone tries to order 21 quid. No, it doesn't. Her crotch jeans. So hopefully our orders will start catching up a little bit by the end of the year and start making sense again. Hathaway's Flash Gustav came out as P-Band already, didn't it? I'm not sure. I think so, but I don't know enough. I haven't seen Gustav or seen Hathaway. D 28 and 27 if I wanted to hold this thing, which I kind of do. Do you think more people found the hobby because of COVID, or is it just demand that high? I think COVID was a big contributor to pretty much all hobbies increasing in terms of demand. I don't think it's just Gunpla. I think a lot of other models and puzzles and all sorts of stuff have an increase in demand. Happy I snagged a Murasami. It's an old HG, so it might display in flight mode. You might have the bound dot colored commander messer, another version of the messer, numbered FO2, I think. COVID brought me back to Gunpla. I'm sure that happened to a bunch of people too. Let's do this final draw for the night. We got 92 people in here, so let's throw a number in the chat between 1 and 90. So one number per person. Do not change your number, even if somebody posts the exact same number as you. We will flip a coin or whatever to figure out who won. I do not ship to, I only ship to US addresses. And yeah, I think that's the rules. One number per person. And this is for the HG heavy arms that we still have yet to give away tonight. Before COVID, Mecha Warehouse was a tiny business too. We only really grew massively during that giant surge, partially because we advertised the right way at the right time, I think. But I have a feeling if COVID didn't happen, or at least that lucky set of events that happened at the beginning of the pandemic, I would not be sitting here talking to as many of you at the very least. Yeah, this is such a tiny beam rifle for this thing. What kit is this, Andre? This is the HG Gustav Karl. Didn't expect the picture to be like a 1-for-1 here. I think the other part I can do is this. So, if you guys came across my Facebook, guys, use your, or Amazon or other big box places. Get more for the RG Wing Gundam. Infinitely giant mobile suit bitty weapon. I'm gonna give mine an IBO axe because it looks like it needs one. That would be pretty cool. I plan on doing the HG, or I guess it's HG, the giant Gatling to build fighters or build divers weapon kit, I think. Okay, I'm gonna throw time in the chat. look good with the 144 giant Gatling. I think it would too. So I'm going to try it at least. So next week, I will probably be building that giant Gatling and giving that a shot and doing whatever other odds and ends that I might have to work on project-wise. And then the week after that, I'll probably start the next thing. All right, looks like number 57 for this high-grade heavy arms. I don't see a 57. Someone will confirm. I will draw one more number against the same number range. Louis Wong. Why is that not showing up in my... Oh, I see 57. There we go, I see it. Why is... I guess my scroll was on the wrong thing. It was not finding it. Louis Wong, I see it. So, Louis Wong, looks like you are the winner of the HG Heavy Arms. So congratulations, Louis. You can send me a DM or an email, nick@mechawarehouse.com with your info, and we will get that prize out to you this week. Looking forward to that. Thanks for doing this. On my skill model, love again. Starting with Gunpla. My first was an Earth 3 HG. Thanks again. Awesome, Paul. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the winning number. Well, pay attention to the fact that you won, so that way you can contact me. Nothing so great as somebody winning something and then forgetting to contact me to get the prize. I've had a few of those in the last month or two. Nick got me started in Gunpla building. My first kit was a kid. Good times. Someday we'll be able to have like a trivia night and see who remembers all the old references to video screw-ups and the like. Chat, any recommendations on which water slides to get for MG Sazabi? Great. We need an MW Blue kit. We do. I tried looking initially into the costs to make a kit. The cost of molds is so ridiculously high that I'm not sure we'll be able to do it for a while, because we'll need to sell an extremely large number of kits to make that make sense. Chat. First Gunpla was one of the HG Shenlongs back in the early 2000s. Very cool. Get this shield more mobile here. This is really cool. I find this relatively exciting here. I can't wait to get the Gatling gun figured out, and then hopefully we'll paint this thing up and it's going to be really cool. So I think I'm basically at that point for tonight. So I guess we will end it there. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate everybody who came by and hung out tonight. If you haven't yet, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button so you'll catch your streams in the future. We do this pretty much every Saturday night. We're usually giving away a kit or two, having a good time, building, chatting, all that stuff. And don't forget that Live 10 code is good for a little while longer. So if you were on the fence about buying something, that might be a good time to take advantage of that, save a little bit. So thank you all. Catch you all next week. We'll do that Gatling gun. Maybe finish up a few other odds and ends on some other projects and stuff. Catch you all next week. Later.